Hey folks, welcome back. I am Toba Fakt, and if you're new to this, I'll just give you a quick update. So I've been working on a track by the Daydream Club called Free and Easy. This is the Poco Poco Records All Works playlist, which is all of the tracks that I've worked on, produced, released. This is the Daydream Club here. It's kind of originally, it was kind of bouncy. Very summery, kind of very real instrument orientated, and a little bit of Middle Eastern kind of guitar melody vibes, you know, like I can't remember the names now. I was listening to a lot of like a Rujaf Tab and Krang Bin at the time. I think maybe some of that came out. But yeah, so that's the starting point, and I'm doing a remix as Toba Fakt, taking some of those elements and mixing it up into something else. So let's have a quick recap of where we're at. So I'm thinking there needs to be more happening at that beginning. It's good, but it needs more. Let's have a quick skip to where the breakdown is.
The sun is shining on me. We are all golden in dreams. The sun is shining on me. We are all golden in dreams.
Feeling like I want that most forever, whatever. I want it to be a bit louder, but we're kind of maxed out right now. It's saying 0 dB. Rather than turning everything else down, I'm gonna add a supercharger compressor. Really good compressor. This, I love that you can add a bit of saturation. In fact, I might stick a little bit more on that as well. Moderate. Give it a bit more of a bite. A bit of compression. I might make it brighter and just boost then the gain here. That just gives me a little bit more freedom to. Yeah. I might even make it hotter than that. Let's try that.
We are all golden in dreams.
I like that. That's great. I also thought about the lead vocals.
The sun is
They're a bit soft. I'm gonna maybe take a bit of the muddy parts of me out a little bit. It won't be too much.
The sun is shining on me. We are all golden in dreams. The sun is shining, shining.
I'm just taking a little bit of that muddy bottom off because I'll get in the way of the bass. My range often does. Although there won't be any bass there, but anyway, I'll just add a bit of air to it. It's a summery song. That kind of warmth worked on the other track, but I'm going to add a supercharger on this as well, I think. Give it a bit of moderate saturation, tiny bit of compression. Maybe make it a bit brighter, not much. Let's see if that just makes it jump out a bit more.
The sun is shining
That down a bit.
We are all golden in dreams. The sun is shining, shining on me. We are all golden.
Like that. So just listen to
The sun is shining on
and without.
We are all golden in dreams.
With.
The sun is shining.
Just adds a little bit of air. I think it's just lifting it out of that midsection a bit more. Liking that. Save, Apple S. So I had ideas as well. I'm loving this little build.
In dreams.
That's great. Looking forward to adding some bass on that, but we'll get to that later. I'm just trying to map it out at the minute. Where are we up to? Like we're kind of up to, what's this? 1 minute 51. So we're getting into the song. You can get carried away sometimes, especially with dance tracks, to feel like, oh, this is what I should do. It's a dance track. I should do a certain amount, and then I should do a drop, and then I should, I don't care about that. I don't even necessarily feel like I'm doing a dance track. And all of these ones that I'm going to remix, I'm not necessarily, I know I've called myself kind of electronic, but anything. I'm going to do anything. Whatever way my mind wants to go is where I'm going to go. So if that means it's ambient, chill, I'm going to do it. So they're not just going to be your bog standard house remix. I'm going to see where creativity takes me and hopefully bring you along. So let's just clean this up a little bit as well.
When I am free and
So
easy.
we've already got all of that here, so I'm just going to get rid of that. Slide it over. That is already here. Don't need that. In fact, get rid of all of that. Move that along. I'm keeping this long one, which is the same as that technically. I'm keeping that as an option, short. But this has got a couple of alterations. And I had an idea of something I want to do as well. Might get rid of that because that's there. Much better. It's always good to try and keep a bit of a clear space to work with. Files everywhere and it's just so messy. I like things to be in a place. I'd also like to rename all of these. Let's take that quick now. So that's, remember how to do this? That's kick. And then for it to show up there, you do Shift, Option, N. And that will change the name on there as well. That's the main drum kit. This one is, what is that? Okay. Drum extras. Very inventive title. So Shift, Option, N, change the name. What's this one? I've got so many drum kits. Hi-hats. Shift, Option, N, boom. Boutique. This is, I'm just going to put electronic kit. Shift, Option, N. Tambourine, done. Nice. Right, that's much neater. Yes, so this bit, I think I'm going to leave that as it is for the lead vocal, but I want to duplicate that. I want to put this down here. Is that the one I want to do? Is this the free and easy bit? When I'm free.
When I am free and easy.
Yeah. So, this might come in here.
When I am free and easy.
And what I was thinking is if I drop that down, if I just jump that back up again. I'm going to add an effect. I talked about it in one of my other episodes, but let's play around with it. The Waves Vocal Bender Stereo. I think this is the one. Yes. So you can kind of live adjust the form and pitch, like, as if you're toggling a little knob or whatever. It's just a lot easier. You can also do it in Logic's kind of little adjustment bits, which I could do it that way another time. But for this, I'm just going to play around with this. I wanted to change the form in like proper dance style to send it up. I need a beat, really, don't I? Let's put it just under the main bit for now, so I can hear it all.
I feel the sun on me.
Not sure about this right now. It doesn't sound very natural, does it?
Then I can move my feet. When I'm free and easy, I feel the sun on me. When I'm free and easy.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It don't sound right. Chipmunks. It works really well on some things. This doesn't seem like it's working right.
When I'm free and easy, I feel the sun on me.
Might be because there's two vocals in there. Might be getting a bit confused. I'll tell you what, let's turn that off and let's just see. So double click on it. And then we're going to... I need to remember. There we go. Show height. Let's do flex, turn flex on. I'm going to do, so I'm just trying to remember myself what it is. Flex pitch. And this is basically like Melodyne, Logic's version, which you can change all the bits. There, see, there's your melody bit. But what I want to use it for, because this has already been pitched a little bit, although we generally don't use it. Might occasionally nudge one in, but I'll try and stay as human as possible. If we click in here, select Command A, and then just grab any we want to form and shift. And we're just going to send that up a bit and see if that sounds better. Doing it this way, let's have a look. Okay, maybe that sounds better. See how they've all changed form and that. Let's take it up another 100. Don't know. Try again. It's kind of subtle. Or, trial and error, as I always say. You trust your ears. Does that sound right to you? It's just starting to sound like the other one anyway. The other one's easier. Don't know if it's going to be right for this song then. That's a shame. I like it. How do I... Let's undo. Get back. Oh dear. do. Right, okay. So we're there. Let's turn that off. Move this back to where we were. Should now be. Maybe it needs to be this one. Easy. Maybe that would be cooler. Let's have a look. Press X and that brings up the mixer. I'm going to just move this. In fact, oops, press X. Hold Option and drag that over to the BVs. Let's see if this is any better. I need to have it in the right place though, don't I?
Sun on me when I'm free and easy.
I think because it's a harmony, it's struggling with that as well. There's a weird overtone coming through. Not sure about that. What's all these bits? No.
Easy.
Monster. It's not working, is it? Yeah, you gotta try things. What else can I do? I don't know what this is doing. I've never played with this before. No. Scrap that. Let's take the vocal bit off. Long walk down a dead end. I thought it was going to be good. Let's move that back out of the way.
When I'm free and easy, I feel the sun on me. When I'm free and easy, feel like I can move my feet. When I'm free and easy, I feel the sun on me. When I'm free and easy.
So I was just experimenting with a delay, see if that's what it's needed, but I'm not sure if it does either, if that's going to make things messy. Maybe a slap delay.
When I'm free and easy, I feel the sun on me. When I'm free and easy,
That's quite cool. So I've added a slap, like a 16-note slap. I like using that a lot. So I use it on drums as well, works pretty well. It came in at 50-50 or something along those lines, but I've just brought the volume back up with the dry and met the wet to meet it. Otherwise you lose some of your volume, which is fine, but that's not what I want right now. Just boosted the feedback a bit, and this low cut, excuse me, just means that I'm getting rid of some of the muddy area to be affected by this. So it just makes it a bit crisper, I think.
when I'm free and easy,
But
I feel the sun on me. When I'm free and easy, feel like I can move my feet. When I'm free
Yeah. Yeah, there's something in that, isn't there? Reckon? I reckon that's working quite nicely. I did have a thought as well for getting into this section. Got this tambourine. Let's zoom in a bit. Bring it over. Way too much tambourine going on here. Oh, no. Undo. Let's just... how many bars do I want? From there, 2 bars. I don't know if that's bars, actually. But whatever. I want to stop where this cuts out as well. I'm going to fade it in, build up some reverb. I'll show you that in a second.
The sun is shining, shining on me. We are all golden in dreams. The sun is shining on me. We are all golden in dreams. The sun is shining, shining on me. We are all golden in dreams.
Yeah, so we don't want to like reveal our cards too soon with the tambourine. I want that to kick in like fully with that drop, kind of. But so click on the channel, press A, and that shows the automation. Let's put a dot in. I like to do a couple of dots so I don't lose what I've got going on already. I want to make sure it comes in full volume there. So let's then drop this down. I mean, actually, I could have dropped that whole thing because it doesn't really matter. There's nothing happening there at the minute, but this is fun. So that should fade up to that point. Wait a sec. To there. And then let's add. Where is it? There's like a DJ tool. I use it a lot. There we go. Remix effects. Excuse me. So let's have. I think I just want maybe reverb. Maybe that'll be enough. Let's have a look.
The sun is shining, shining on me. We are all golden in dreams.
That didn't work. I thought it might build the intensity, but it didn't get big enough. Let me try again, actually. Reverb. Reverb's just.
We are all golden in dreams.
Oops. Maybe it needs to be. Let's try delay.
The sun is shining, shining on me. We are all golden in dreams.
I'm not sure if it's really making much impact. Well, I am failing on this one, aren't I? Maybe it needs a sweep or something.
Shining on me. We are all golden in dreams.
Maybe something.
The sun is shining, shining on me. The sun is shining, shining on me. We are all golden in dreams.
Taking too long.
Shining on me. We are all golden in dreams.
Maybe.
The sun is shining, shining on me. We are all golden in dreams.
To start there, maybe.
The sun is shining, shining on me. We are all golden in dreams.
That filter.
The sun is shining, shining on me. We are all golden in dreams.
Getting lost. Feel like it needs to come up a little bit sooner as well. Not getting it enough. I think I like this. I like this thing. Bit crusher type effect, isn't it? So this is how we record this. We go to the channel. Let's get off of that for a minute. We'll go onto the channel, go to, I'm going to do latch. That just means it kind of waits until I do something. Don't even think you have to press record. I think it just happens. I'm going to press record anyway because I'm not sure.
We are all golden in dreams. The sun is shining, shining on me. We are all golden in dreams.
Right, let's have a look at that. Turn the latch off. Don't forget to do that, otherwise you mess everything up. So I think you can see it's in there. So we go to this. Down sampler on off. Let's make sure it definitely goes off there. Now I could just do a straight line from here. I don't have to mess about with so many dots. Move that over a bit.
The sun is shining.
I know I took the EQ bottom end off, but maybe it doesn't need it. Let's have a listen to it as a whole. Where is it? EQ off. Let's just try, see what that sounds like. Could be wrong. Subtle, but maybe it's fine. I might just reduce. I've gone pretty extreme, haven't I? Oh, it's kind of all or nothing. In which case, I think I'm just going to leave it without the EQ on. might have a bit more impact. I also just heard there's some drum that's just tweaking my ear. The ride is just, I keep hearing it more than I want to be. Where is it? Is this it? Yeah, just take that down a tad. I'm just reducing the velocity a little bit. I just can't decide with that tambourine. For now, I don't want to get too wrapped up in all of it.
The sun is shining, shining on me. We are all golden in dreams.
I don't know if that's actually ruining the drop.
Golden in dreams.
Alright, right click, mute on off. Maybe it doesn't need that at all.
The sun is shining, shining on me. We are all golden in dreams.
I think because of this, it maybe doesn't need that traditional kind of dance music build. I'll decide on that later. I also think I've gone too busy with these little frills here. But let's see if we can get a bit further. Obviously, that's not coming in straight away either. I didn't want that to be straight in. I want that to be here, really. Could I have it like this? See what that sounds like over the other stuff. Where's my one? What's that? That's weird, isn't it? Get rid of that. Keep it like that, so I'm not even going to have the the original kind of layout of that brass. I'm just going to keep it as it was. Let's rock that out again. Oh, it's just joined for me. Brilliant. Because then does this want to come in there then? Where have we got that? Now let's have a look at that. This is also lead vox. Oh, did I change anything on this? I did, yes. So Shift, Option N changes the name.
The sun is shining on me. We are all golden in dreams. The sun is shining, shining on me. We are all golden in dreams.
It's missing that easy. But I think I want them to not have as much bottom as well. Get rid of a bit of that. Let's get some more reggae dub style delay on it. Got a lot of that going on right now. Maybe not. Let's turn the feedback down a bit. Let's have a look at that.
When I'm free and easy.
I like where the drum is actually stopping. It's quite cool.
When I'm free and easy. Feel like I move my feet.
Come back in. Maybe we'll drop the brass at that point, so it's a bit of change for the ears. And keep this going on there. So I just did Option and then dragged that over.
When I'm free and easy. Feel like I move my feet. When I'm free and easy. I feel the sun.
just trying to decide whether maybe I do drop, you know, one of these little elements for that point, just to change it up. It could also be good to maybe change the tone of the drums or something, maybe make them a bit more, like lose some of the bottom ends. It's a bit, so you feel it then when it comes back in. I might do that on this bit. So this is the drum bus, which we set up on one of the others. If we do EQ, let's just do standard EQ. Let's have a look.
When I'm free and easy, I feel the sun. Easy. When I'm free and easy, feel like I move my feet.
That could work if I get that to drop in at this point. So let's do that old trick again. Let's do Apple S to save for now. We don't want to lose what we've done. On the buzz, we're going to change it to latch. And then we're going to turn the EQ off. Let me just test this. I'm going to press play, not record, and see if turning it on. It could be touch that does that.
Feel like I move my feet.
Turn latch off. I could be wrong here.
Feel like I move my feet.
Just learned something myself then. So you only have to press play, not record. So that's great. I don't know if you saw just in this bottom corner there, the channel EQ just popped on, so you can see that it's off right now. Oops, that's loop. And then when it reached this point, just before, I think, luckily, let's double check that I made it come on at the right time. Somewhere. Oh no, it's on this, isn't it? Instrument bypass EQ. Oh, look at that timing. Brilliant. Yeah, so I'm just pressing A there to bring up automation as well, just to be clear. I think it's pretty good so far.
I feel the sun on me. When I'm free and easy, feel like I move my feet. When I'm free and easy, I feel the sun on me. When I'm free and easy, feel like I move my feet.
That's cool. So I was just playing around with the EQ on the BVs there. I didn't want them to be getting in the way. I like that drop. I think that's cool. I reckon we could play it out a bit now. I'm not sure what needs to happen next, to be honest. That beat can keep going for a bit. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. In fact, I'm going to get rid of them as well. That's it. This is what we're dealing with. I need some bass. Question is, this is the only verse, and that's just the chorus. Needs more things. So on the track, there was this guitar riff that I had as well. I might bring that in just to see what that inspires. Free and easy audio. I should show you this, you know. Okay. unmastered. This is all my stems from the Daydream Club track. Electric guitar, free and easy. So drag that from there into the project. Put it to the bottom for now. And then I'll take it back up to the top. So, where am I going to put this?
Feel like I'm moving my feet.
Well, that's well out of time, innit? Right, there. Got my secondary tool as a scissor. Let's cut it. And let's see what we're dealing with now here. It starts a little bit.
Feel like I'm moving my feet.
Just trying to find the right timing for it. I can't remember where I placed it on the beat. Not that it matters. Don't really want that bum 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 bit. I want it to stop there. Let's get rid of that. It's kind of cool. What's it like reversed? I love that effect. Where do I do it? File. In fact, I can do it up here. Reverse. Just doing unnecessary steps. It's a bit much. Don't normally do such a long phrase. It's quite a busy phrase, to be fair. That's kind of cool. Loop. Yeah, something in that. Let's zoom out. Let's just shift this out of the way a minute. I'm not sure where it's going to go, whether it needs to go here, I don't know. I might actually be at a point where I need to start recording some extra stuff in. So I don't think I want as much bottom on it. I probably should have more delay, more reverb, sorry. Let's do our old trick, fade in, fade out. And I think with this one, we could probably get away with just looping it. Oh, not quite. I bet some people know how to make this just meet the bar without me to even zoom in. I don't know. If you know, tell me. I'd love to know. There's shortcuts for everything, I'm sure. I don't feel like that's going to go there, but there's something pretty cool about it. Let's add... Tell you what, let's add a buzz onto that. yeah. So what I'm doing here is I'm clicking on this buzz, send. They call it send. I'm going to create a buzz. Send it to whichever. It doesn't really matter. Giving the volume a boost to that. So this won't be applied directly to the main sound. It kind of comes behind the other sound. I wanted reverb. Where is it? Space Designer. I always use that one. Don't know why. It's just you get used to stuff, and I don't want this to take over, but I'd like it to be kind of epic as well. So that's Ancient Church. Let's just start there and see what it says. See what it tells me. And what I do know is that I don't want. So if you click on the output for the EQ, we don't want it being all muddy. So that's just going to do this nice reverb on all that top bit. Something kind of cool about that. See, if I'd have put that reverb, in fact, I'll do it for you. If I put that reverb that I've just added, this is on the buzz channel. If I'd have done that directly on the main channel, then the guitar will seem much further away. And actually, I kind of like it. You know, I think it's Brian Eno that always says there's no such thing as mistakes in music or something, just lessons in disguise, or maybe it's not Brian Eno. He said something along those lines. There's no such thing as wrong notes if you make it something intentional. I kind of like that, whatever that phrase is that I don't remember what it is. I get the gist. What am I looking for, guys? What am I doing here? Trying to do two things at once. I just decided I wanted to add my old trusty, where is it? Native Instruments Supercharger GT. Let's just get a little bit of upfront bite on that. Kind of cool. Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. See, there will be elements as well where I can drop the bass out for a bit. But I'll leave it there for now. And join me on my next video to see where I decide to take this. Hope you've enjoyed it and found it useful. Make sure to follow all of my other channels and whatnot, and find me on Spotify and everything. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.